welcome to Shakhtar to Glory, episode 80 now? 80, yeah, wow. For flying through this series, 80 episodes, can't believe it. Didn't think it was going to get this far when I started, but here we are. These episodes should now, for a little while, speed up a little bit because we are literally just looking at the couple of games that are happening between the Champions League and things like that, and there's not much else going on. It's literally just the games. Obviously, last episode was a great result against Bayern Munich, like a really out of the blue result. It was our Shakhtar team this season at our best. We're a bit unpredictable. We can turn up one week and we can in the league another week. It's different teams are playing, different styles of playing against maybe in the league, but we can maybe not turn up in one week and then obliterate teams another. And it's kind of what's happened a little bit in the league. In different sort of first halves maybe, and second halves where we just sort of blitz them, or just a little bits of fragility in the team that don't show in the overall result perhaps. So if you haven't seen that Bayern Munich game, it was the last episode I think, it was, nothing in between, go back and check it out. It's a fantastic result. So obviously we're in there now. We've got Galatasaray today. Bayern will be playing Sparta Prague. Expect them to bounce back with a win. We need to be hoping we can press on with another win here ourselves and keep ourselves in maximum position to go through top of the group. It's in our hands now to a degree. If we win all our games barring the Bayern game, the goal difference and the head-to-head should still see us through. Hopefully we're doing all right so far. So what's happened in the games leading up to this? The first game we had was Ingilets 6-2. Probably doesn't reflect on the game. They pegged us back, I think, to 2-1, then 3-2. And then after 3-2, second half, we just went all out. Palanciano grabbing a couple of goals there. He's sort of coming along quite nicely. Popping up a few goals here and there. 4 goals in 5 games in the league. Not to be scoffed at. We had Kvitsov grabbing one. Amaroko got one. No, he got a hat-trick. He got a hat-trick in this game, Amaroko. The 2 wingers were fantastic in this game. Amaroko just absolutely put them to the sword, and it's probably the first time I've really seen him sort of deliver on his promise. His attribute, his ability, potential, and well, maybe not so much his current, but his potential has dropped a little bit. But again, he 4 goals in 6, 1 assist. He's coming along nicely. For a bit more exposure to first team football in our team, I'm sure he'll improve. After that, we had Zoya in the cup, 3-0. Fairly routine, really. 2 penalties from Maximiliano Romero and Amaroko in the second half. So again, 2 penalties to get into a 2-goal lead. Again, they weren't really troubling us in this game. And you can see in both of these lineups, we were very much rotated. We try and put as many players in for one league game. It tends to be 2 league games between each Champions League game. So we put a squad in, try and change a few, and then a complete different squad for the Champions League if possible, just to keep everyone a little bit rested, everyone on their toes, and see maybe who else can pop themselves into contention in some of the games. Like Maroko's played himself into I think he's on the bench at least. Palanciano's not registered, so he can't. Romero's only got 2 from penalties. He's probably on the bench today because I think Mohamed is injured. Paulinho's on. Well, we'll see the starting lineup shortly and who we're going for. So that's pretty much all we have to talk about in regards to what's gone on since. There's not been much, like I say. And after this, there's not much. We'll be bringing one of these games. I'll have a look at the end of the game, see who's the best suited, and we'll have a look at the league table as well, which will make that decision for us, I think. So what we'll do, we'll cut now to the lineups. I've set the team up already, so we can go look at the lineups and jump straight in. So here we are, the lineups. I've picked the best team I've got available to us, really. So Paulinho leads the line. I've got Gnabry and Alberto. Gnabry back from his injury, of course. Alberto's moaning he's not getting much football, but that's because he's missed 2 games between the last couple of Champions League games. It's he's playing. He's just maybe not playing the league so much. We've got Petrak and Hurtado in the middle with Solis backing them up. And then we've got Leo, Tello, Ordets, Lukacevic and Roffo in goal. On the bench, we've got Kovalenko, Kvitsov, Oya, Romero, Matvienko, and Morocco and Mateus Fernandez. One that has missed out is Barco. I think he might not be registered, in fact. But he, in the league, has been putting in some amazing performances. A lot of assists, a few player matches, I think. He's doing really well. And we are looking at something I did actually want to touch upon. We are looking at having another bit of an overhaul in the summer if we go to another season, which it's looking like it will. This team probably needs another year to improve a few positions maybe, and a few more to get a year or 2 under their belt, get a bit older. I think we're just a little bit unpredictable. Like I said, I don't think we'll be able to mount a proper Champions League campaign. I'd at least expect the semis, but even that could, hinge on a quarter-final result. If it don't perform one game, we could be on our way packing our bags. But Yeah, I've been looking through the under-21s, the under-19s. There's a few good prospects there. One or two that are 16s, they maybe need another year or two. But there's a couple of who are like 18, 19. I've moved up into the under-19s, and a couple of them are getting touted to be moved into the senior squad now. But I'm not going to do that just yet. But I'm looking at next season, hopefully to push a few up, and then we'll put a few of the old boys out. We've obviously got Tello at the back here, and we've also got another young centre back who's a wonder kid. I want to make them my centre back partnership very soon, and maybe fade or Dets out. But we'll look at who they're playing, see if there's anyone we recognise. Muslera in goal, obviously had a good tournament with Uruguay. Don't know him at left back, don't really know him. Fernando is the one that played for, I think it was Man City and Porto, wasn't it? Yeah, it's him. He's been at Galatasaray for a few years now, ageing quite a bit now. We know Belhanda, I think he played in, was it for Marseille, Montpellier or someone? Montpellier. He went to Ukraine a long time ago. Again, I think he's aging now. He's got to be here in his 30s. And Dai, is he the one that played? Not for Leicester, surely. No, it's not. I don't know the striker. 27 years old, Brazilian. Potka. Doing well this season. Had a few okay seasons. Bit of a journeyman, really. Nomadic striker, yeah. I'd say that pretty much sums him up. So on the bench, they've got Mitrovic, Gomis, whatever his name is. Costinha, sort of rings a bell. Nesid rings a bell. Czech striker. Pereira, is it the goalkeeper from? No, not him. Thought it was one from United. Oh, he is from United, but he's not the goalkeeper. I've mixed him up with someone else. But waffling on a little bit in this video is probably going to go on a little bit long now. The assistant didn't do very well, but we'll jump into the game. We're in our white kit for this one. Shooting right to left to start with. They're knocking it around the back, but it's obviously going to be nothing. 4-1-4-1. I'm not too sure how much we've come across this sort of line-up, set-up, however you want to call it, in the past. So it'd be interesting to see how we maybe break this down and get past them. We do have a throw-in on the right-hand side. Solis here. Can he find a ball? He finds Hurtado. Finds him to get a nice little passage play between those two. Well, those three really. Solis, Hurtado, and we've kept it well, but they have just stuck a foot out and got the tackle in. And this is where they're going to be dangerous. Breaking forward by the looks of it. But I thought we've got back then. And Roffo with the big save. But they do have a corner, and they are getting the corner highlight. We do clear it, but it's back to the corner taker, Belhanda. And we intercept again, but we don't really get anywhere with the clearance. Oh, that's a good one though. Alberto picks up the ball. Hurtado, Paulinho, Nabri. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty. Unfortunately, Romero's not on the bench today because he has on the pitch today because he has scored his last two, but he's missed two in the row before that as well. So Paulinho steps up today, and it's saved. We're not the best penalties this season. I mean, obviously Romero got those two in the cup, but he missed two against Kiev, I think, in the cup game and the opening league game, or the end of last season or something. Hurtado looks like he had a bit of a knock and he was off the pitch, but he's back on. Alberto's come inside for him. Lukacevic, what can he do here? Whips it in, but it's ping-ponging around. It finally breaks to their striker, but he's very deep in his own half. He's getting support now, but we've kind of pushed them back a little bit here. We are doubled up on Leo here, which is not a good sign. And Potka is through again, and he scores. This is not going to plan. Bayern, though, interestingly, they're not playing. They're not playing yet. But it says we've dropped down to second. Have Galatasaray overtaken us? I think they have, and the league table just hasn't reflected it yet. But Hurtado's injury is a little bit of a worry. Now, how are we going to bounce back from this? Get to half-time, and we are going to go mad at them. Go assertive rather than... Yeah, that's a bit better than what we normally do. Go into tactics, so we're going to take Hurtado off for Kovalenko, I think. If it lets me do it. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to try this, see if this maybe gives us a bit more joy against a very stubborn Galatasaray team. Obviously, if it stays like this, we're really hoping that Sparta Prague do us a favour against Bayern Munich, because this is not part of the script. They have a corner. This is we're not getting many shots. We don't seem to have turned up today. Nabry with a free kick. He shoots, and it's gone in. I'm not sure what happened there. Did it bounce off the wall and go in? Did the keeper get a touch? We'll have a look at the 3D. We're right behind it, which is good. Just straight in under the keeper. Be disappointed with that one. Now we might look at doing some changes here for the last 20 minutes. I think we're going to. Who's not having a good game? Yuri Alberto isn't having a good game. We're going to get a Morocco one because he has been quite good of late. And I think we're going to go for Romero up front for Paulinho. He's had a bad day at the office, Paulinho. And we counter and break here. Romero's through. If he's got the legs on him. Oh, that's a good tackle. I thought he had the legs. If the pass was a little bit better. I think that's it. That's it. So 1-1 draw. I mean, you can't say we necessarily deserved it, but I'll take it. Not the result I was looking for, obviously. I'm not going to sympathise because I don't think there's anything to sympathise, boys. I'm reading it as I'm saying it. I'm not happy with the performance because I'm not. You know, if you get the result, the performance was abysmal. How long's the title for? 5 to 11 days. So he'll probably be back. No, he might miss the next game as well. What we'll do, we're going to have to see how Bayern get on in their next game. It's probably going to show him that left-hand feed 3-0. Lewandowski, Odegaard and Brandt. So I think we're still third, but it means obviously the Bayern game becomes a bit more vital, doesn't it? Here we are, Group C. So we're still top. Bayern second. Galatasaray back on third, and Sparta Prague just the whipping boys. Nabry top scorer with 6 goals, fantastic. Who else is sticking out there? A few of the qualifiers by the looks of it. Ukrainian striker. Interesting. Not very good. Yeah, so the Bayern game becomes vital. Obviously we've got a fantastic goal difference here, mostly in that Sparta Prague game. But what we're looking is for a kick on in the home version against Galatasaray, and we're looking at Sparta just to maybe take a point or something and put it back in our hands. So let's have a look at the schedule and the league table, see where we're coming back for next time. So we've got Desna, Zerka and Chernomorets. I mean, it looks like it was going to be Chernomorets, doesn't it? There's not really much to pick from. I don't want to do a double back-to-back on Galatasaray, so we might have to, really. I might just go for the one in the middle. The league table, there's not much in it. It's Zerka. They are the team I tend to spot them more out the last couple of years out of the 3 of them. So we'll come back for the Zerka game on the 27th. Just split up the Galatasaray games, and then we'll jump back in for them the week after, or the game after, the episode after. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, 1-1 draw, not fantastic. Drop a like on the video while you're there. Why not sub to my channel if you haven't already? Chasing those 50 subscribers. As I'm recording, I'm on about 39, 40, something like that. Really pushing for that 50 and trying to do what I can to get up there. Recording a lot of episodes at the moment just to try and get ahead from the holiday and give myself a chance to record some other things as well. Keep some other things in the pipeline. Be putting some stuff on Twitter, so keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks. Yeah, any comments as well, feel free to drop a comment either on Twitter or on the video itself, on the video ideally. But yeah, until next time for that Zerka game, I'll see you next time. Take care.